Israel is now attacking Iran as a retaliatory attack for what happened on October 1st. So here we are, 25 days later, Israel finally gets around to attacking Iran. There are videos coming out. Amir just posted one a minute ago that shows explosions near the grave of Ruhollah Khomeini, the founder of the Islamic Republic, south of Tehran. I doubt they're going to be bombing the guy's grave. He's already dead, but they've got better things to do with their bombs right now. There could be something else near there that they're taking out, like maybe a radar facility or something like that. So, yeah. Documentation of air defense systems in Tehran a short while ago. There's a lot of air defense going off. There looks like the Iranians are shooting everything they've got. Israel attacks sites used for the production of missiles and drones. There you have it, folks. There it is. I was saying a week ago that the United States is going to go to Israel and say, look, we know you're dead set on this attack. We wish you'd wait till after the elections. But if you're going to attack Iran, we have this short list of sites we would like you to add to your targeting list. And if you'll do that, we'll support you in this attack. And that's what is just being reported now on Sky News. Israel has attacked sites used for the production of missiles and drones. Do you think Israel should hit hard and hit nuclear sites? Yes, I do think they should, but I don't think that they are just yet. If Russia's capacity to wage conventional war will that corner them into using thermobaric bombs or tactical nukes. They have been using thermobaric bombs, Buffy, for the entire war. There's tons of videos out there of them using thermobaric weapons, but those are still limited, right? Now, tactical nukes, no, I don't think that Russia is going to wage tactical nukes, because a tactical nuke is a nuke, and if they use a nuke, then nukes will be used against them. And that is the calculus that has been set up by the Western countries. Are there any Western journalists in Iran? Precious few. And if there are, you really shouldn't believe anything that they are saying, because if they were to tell you the truth about what's happening, they would disappear, okay? Do you think we will see a decapitation attack? From what I can tell so far, they have been hitting some government buildings, ministry buildings and stuff like that, but they blame Iran for the attack on Benjamin Netanyahu's house last week that actually struck his house and caused some damage. Israel has been saying, you tried to take out our premier, that makes your premier fair game. Do I think the leak of Israel's plans came from Austin, since he had just visited? No, they believe it came from a woman in the Biden administration who is hardcore leftist, anti-Israel, pro-Hamas lady, and everybody knew that and still let her have a super secret security clearance, and she was able to get those plans that Israel had put out about its targeting. Apparently there were two separate leaks, and the second leak was just yesterday, and I don't know if it was from that same lady, I don't think so, but the second leak put out that Israel had been planning to conduct this strike on the 18th of October, and they delayed it because of the leaks. So that's all I know about that. Israel is attacking Iran as we speak in apparently very massive strikes. There are also strikes in Damascus and in Iraq. And we don't exactly know what is being struck there. Does Israel have the weapons that can take out Iran's nuclear capabilities? Probably not. Those nuclear facilities are dug so deep underground, they're literally dug underneath 11,000-foot mountains. There's no bunker buster on planet Earth that can go through an 11,000-foot mountain. They could probably collapse the entrance to some of the tunnels, but those are fairly easily fixed or cleared out. That said, they could go after the power grid, because those centrifuges need power. And there are other things like that that are ancillary to the actual nuclear program that could put a stop to the nuclear program for the time being. And that's what they ought to be doing. Yana Naftali is documenting some of the videos and photos coming out of Iran. They're saying that there was air raid sirens that went off at the American base at the airport in Erbil in northern Iraq. That's likely due to Iranian-backed militias that are in that area that have used the airport in Erbil for target practice because of this ongoing attack in Iran. The places that I see being struck are Shiraz. Shiraz has a military base, an air base, facilities for the IRGC, several training bases and facilities like that. And they have telecommunications and cyber infrastructure in Shiraz. They're known for hosting some of Iran's critical telecommunications. And they're near the Zagros Mountains, which has strategic positions that look down on the Straits of Hormuz. There's also electronic warfare and research centers in Shiraz and some key transportation and logistics routes. That's one of the places we know is being struck tonight, and they're likely going after a lot of those things that I just mentioned, right? Now, the nuclear program, they have one at Natanz. That's their main uranium enrichment site. It's a highly fortified underground facility. If they were going to take that out, they'd probably have to go after it via a cyber attack or some other sabotage of the power grid or something like that. They have a fuel enrichment plant built deep within a mountain near Qom up in the north. There's an Iraq heavy water reactor capable of producing plutonium, but it was modified under the JCPOA, Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, to limit its potential for producing weapons-grade plutonium. We don't know if they're actually following that, though. There's an Isfahan uranium conversion facility in Isfahan. There's a research reactor in Tehran. There's a Parchin military complex, which is not primarily a nuclear site, but it's been suspected of hosting nuclear weapons-related research and explosives testing. Then Lashkar Abad is a site associated with experiments and advanced centrifuge designs. That's kind of an ancillary target, and a couple of others. And those hits have come along with a few strikes from Hezbollah on Israel tonight in Shlomi, which is over in the western part near the coast. I believe that this is a tremendous opportunity. Iran is being degraded, Russia is being degraded, and North Korea is being degraded. All of these are very good things for the world at large. Russia will never be a threat to the world again in terms of a conventional military force. Even if the war just stopped right now, they cannot rebuild it. They have killed off too many of their young men, and they're not replacing them. They're not having babies in Russia, and they're in terminal decline. Russia is pretty much off the table as a conventional military threat around the world after 3 years of war in Ukraine. Now, North Korea is getting them some of that. Good for them. And again, that will likely not go well for North Korea in any way. And Iran is now seeing its capabilities degraded. Let's hope that whatever Israel chooses to do will be powerful enough that it will lead to the downfall of the evil Iranian regime. About the book, the books that I suggest you read, go to chuckholton.com, become a supporter, $7, and then you can download the PDFs, or I'll send you, if you ask the Kindle EPUBs, if you know how to do that, you can read it on Kindle. But the book is about how to help you be prepared to keep you and your family safe in the new America that we are seeing take shape before our eyes, okay? So I suggest that you read that. And if you go to church, I recommend you get that book, The Grace Project. It's on my website as well, and only on my website. These are not physical copies of books that you can hold in your hand. They're digital downloads only right now. Eventually, there will be a hard copy that you can get from Amazon or someplace. But right now, it's just a digital download because I finished the manuscript. I wanted to get it directly to you as quickly as possible and let you make use of it before the elections. If you want to know more about my story, you can get my book, Making Men, or A More Elite Soldier. I have 10 books in print, and you can get all of them on Amazon.com or wherever you get books. Just search for my name, Google my name, you'll find all my books available. More Elite Soldier is about my time in the military. Making Men is about my attempts to raise my sons to be good men and how I had to go through that process myself and figure out what a good man actually was before I could teach it to my sons. And then my most recent book is called Prowess, which is just answering all the questions I got from guys after they read Making Men. My book Bulletproof is about how to overcome fear and have a bulletproof mindset. You can find all those wherever books are sold. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you, and I hope to see you again soon.